2 or 3 hours. Other than that, there's learning constantly in this incredible abode. In any case, I was discussing with someone, one of the Mekubalim in the Shul. The Ramban writes that based on the pasuk, which is in Shir Hashir, which is accustomed to recite every Shabbos, every Friday afternoon. It's something that I always dream about. I remember hearing Rabbi Reisman Shlita used to say that he yearns to be able 2-3 hours before Shabbos Kodesh to sit down with his family and pull out a Megillas Shir Hashirim and mamish experience what Shir Hashirim is all about, an incredible yearning. But in any case, the Ramban writes towards the end on the pasuk of the Matayim Noislim is Pirgei 200 before the actual Tchias HaMesim takes place. It's 200 years before. And 15 years before that, there's going to be a tremendous Yisraelus. Right now, it's Tafshin Behei, if you make the calculation. It's 15 years before the mark of 200 years, which is when the Geula starts, 200 years before Tchias HaMesim. There's no doubt that right now, exactly what's going to happen, we don't know. But we're so lucky to be in the best team in the world. There's no better team in the world. We have the Rabbanu Shalom, we have Klal Yisrael that have never existed within Teva. And like I said before, we started, when we were reciting Tehillim, our obligation, no doubt, is to pour our hearts out, our brothers and sisters. While we were singing, I'm thinking about our brothers, young men, they could be 18, 19, like your age. They're right now in the plains and in the attacking, blowing up, who knows what's going on. And on one hand, it's a pachad noira. But on the other hand, we have such an incredible schuz and such an incredible power. And one of those powers, besides Koyach HaTfilah, is exactly what's going on tonight. Mr. Groner and my dear friend Rav Shlomo really are doing something that is so needed. Is so needed for Klal Yisrael, and especially now, when I opened up the Sefer, Yom Nishmasa. I opened up the Sefer to see where the Rebbeinu wants us to be focused on. So we all know, we sing, Chadodi, Yis'oiriri kiva oirech. Wake up, because your light has come. Kumi oiri. Rise, for the light has come. The light is shining on you. It's a famous song about that also. So says this incredible Sefer, Yom Nishmasa, Tzorich biu. How can we say Kumi Kiva Oirech, Kumi Oirech, the light has shined, the light has come, if the Geula didn't happen yet? How is it possible? Every Friday night we get up and say, the light has come, Klal Yisrael's light has come. He says, Umuchach, the Me'achar Shabbos Me'ein Olam Haba, Shabbos is Me'ein Olam Haba, B'chol Shabbos yeshna ha'ora b'mida mesuyem shel geula. That means every Friday night, every Shabbos, we are experiencing some light already of the redemption. U'kemoy she'omu b'Shabbos. Anyone that's thinking tonight, what's going to be this chus for Klal Yisrael, many different things, but Chazal say it openly. Ilmolei shomu Yisrael shtei Shabbosos, if we would keep 2 Shabbosos, miyad hen nig'olin. Shabbos yeshba mehaoras hageula. Shabbos has that light of redemption. V'ilu ayu kol Yisrael meshamlim oisa umekavlim es oira. If we would keep that light and receive that light, haisava hageula lidei gilui befoya. So we're holding there, Rabbi Isai. We're really holding there. There was a message from one of the tzaddikim that was sent out in a voice note, begging every single Jew, if you're Haredi, if you're not Haredi, you could be Chiloni, Smoili, at the end of the day, anyone that's following the current events, anyone that knows, anyone in Eretz Yisrael, they shut down Eretz Yisrael. My brother-in-law, I just saw my family chat, he was flying back from LA to come back for Shabbos to my sister, and in the I don't think it ever happened almost, in the middle of the course, suddenly they saw, when you're watching the course of the flight, it spun around. And he went back to LA in midair. You know what I'm saying? When do you ever do that? Waze, recalculating. They were recalculating in the air whether they're going. They can't go to Eretz Yisrael. It's locked down. Mamish hospitals are telling people to send their kids home. So pachad. But at the same time, this is the on Thursday night to really mechanech, to inaugurate this program in this shul, and it's already existing in so many shuls, is such an incredible schus. So I want to thank first of all the team, Rabbi, Mr. Gruner, whatever the.
I prefer Mr. Like this like the 120. If they call me Rabbi, they'll hit me.
There won't be any titles. They'll only upgrade you. You're for sure going to get an upgrade. There's no doubt that this is what we need. I want to just be moisty, really personally, for our shul, our members. Baruch Hashem, Shabbos, there's definitely levels and levels of Shmira Shabbos. But recently I was just also speaking to my Charusa, and I was saying, it's time for an upgrade. It's really time for an upgrade. Yes, it's Geschmack, davening, and then we're drinking, and then we're Geschmack, and we're dancing, and then again drinking. It's a lot of drinking that goes on. But I'll tell you the truth. I even had
You're going to steal all that.
I don't know. It's exactly what I want to say. Recently, we just had the Adirei Torah. Adirei Torah is my chavrusa, laser shiner, lemaisa, behind all the scenes. He's the one that made this happen. He was a shaliach. And to me, there's a lot of incredible things that happened in Adirei Torah, which was, what is it, I don't remember the days anymore. Thursday night, Wednesday night, what is it? Sunday night, right? Lemaisa, one of the most incredible things that I saw that you could have, I know any Hasidic guy would tell me, look at this, so many litvaks dancing, so many litvish world. First of all, there's no litvish, there's no Hasid. Every litvak is a Hasid. I mean, look, Chaim Kanievsky was the biggest, one of the biggest rebbes. I mean, but he was a full litvak from the stipler. I mean, the son of the stipler. But Elamai, to me, what was so amazing is that you had Taka Yidden dancing together, and I didn't see any alcohol. So I didn't see any alcohol. Kubi was under the table. I was on the dais. On the dais there was no alcohol. And I'm looking at Moshe Baruch Hashem is telling me that in the box seats, maybe the box seats, you never know. But in the crowd there was no official schnapps. There was not much schnapps. And you know what was amazing? The feeling of kedusha, the feeling of achdus, the feeling of connection to the Boyer Olam. You didn't need anything. You didn't need the tzmachim. You know what I'm referring to? You don't need plants. You don't need all the psychedelics. You don't need ayahuascas. I'm a lucky in these things, unfortunately. Many different reasons. This is what's going to happen very soon. There's going to be a Gilui of the Boyer Olam, and that's going to be this Ha'or of Shabbos, where sometimes that moment of clarity, that moment of, wow, I really want to connect more. I really want to, and you should know, I speak to a lot of husbands whose wives want to kill them from all coming home drunk, and not really besimcha. This is real simcha. If you have someone like Mr. Groner or Rabbi Groner or whatever, this is true simcha. This is true simcha, and this is what we're looking for. And Baruch Hashem, Rav Shlomo made this so easy. There's the storm that he handed me. There was Imam Shikia. There is no greater simcha. This is, by the way, the best trip. I can challenge anyone that offers the best ayahuasca. The best, what's called DMT, DMA, whatever all the I know. All they did is that there's nothing better than Yoimah than Ishmasa. There's nothing better than a shtikl teira. There's nothing better than a geshmaka halachic discussion about Hamoitzi and whether you can go to the Kois or you can't go to this. This is all an incredible gift that came right now and is coming to us right now. And I should be zeiche to utilize it, to actualize it. And this chus, really, this achana right now, I was going to say, my Rebbe has an incredible chumrah. My Rebbe, Rabbi Daniel, has a very interesting chumrah. He does not allow to eat meat or chicken or any meichel of Shabbos Thursday night. A bomber. No, it's mamash, it's a nuclear bomb. The Maaseh, he doesn't say it's mamash aser, but I want to tell you, that's because, why? Because you're taking away from the kedusha of Shabbos. It's a meichel of Shabbos. How can you have it Thursday night? Today's already Wednesday night. And usually, by in yeshiva, you have it also, it's from the leftovers from Shabbos. It goes into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's until when you can make Havdalah, so you're still eating the leftover chulent. And then from Wednesday, you have the new chulent. So be'etzem, there is no Shabbos, Meichel is Shabbos. But the Maisa, I want to tell you, tonight's food is not taking away from Kedusha Shabbos. Tonight's food, the energy here, the whole yesod of this meeting, this gathering, is that you could have mamash achana on Shabbos, Thursday night, you could even do it Wednesday night, because that's al pi halacha, and you could actually have Kedusha Shabbos. So to hear already the Yeshua's Gedolos Me'oid, We should be zeichet to hear that every one of us is, when we get home, our wives, our kids, or whatever, we're going to tell us, we just heard the news, we're supposed to pack up, we're getting now tickets, we're going to Eretz Yisrael, we're going to the Bina Beis HaMikdash, we're going to have the Geula, we're going into Shabbos, Mamish, Shabbos, the Nishmas of the Shabbos, so going into Shabbos Geula.
Amen. I'm not going to speak before Hershey and the Shabbat. I just want to thank Rabbi Coren for opening the shul and Chol the Shabbos Kodesh. That's right. But before Hershey and Judah.